Jai Hind everyone. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Divya Gaur. I've proudly worn uniform for 20 years, travelled almost all around the countryside, lived a life full of adventure and challenges. And now, in this new chapter, I've chosen to dedicate myself to guiding the future of our armed forces. Today, I want to speak straight from my heart on a topic which is often misunderstood. It is overly complicated and yes, sometimes even feared. What SSB really wants. Many of you come to me worried, anxious, with that burning question in your eyes. Ma'am, what exactly are they looking for in us? Let me tell you this clearly, the SSB is not looking for a perfect candidate. They are looking for a genuine future officer. And how do you become that? Let's cover this topic point by point. First, clarity of thought. Do not memorize answers. At the SSB, the first thing they observe is how you think, not what you think. They are not impressed by long rehearsed speeches or textbook answers. They want to see your natural thought process, what you speak in your interview, write in the psychological tests, or take action in a GTO ground, right? Your clarity of thought should come through. I tell my children, don't fake who you are. Don't copy someone else's story. You should know why do you want to join armed forces, right? What do you stand for? You should speak the truth, and that is your power. Second, demonstrate officer-like qualities. Now, let's come to the core, the 15 OLQs, which are called officer-like qualities. Yes, the SSB assessors are trained to silently yet very keenly observe you all when you demonstrate these OLQs all across these tasks. They look for leadership, they look for courage, responsibility, initiative, reasoning, ability, and self-confidence, but not in isolation. They want to see your action, right? How do you speak in your group? How do you help a teammate who is stuck in a GTO? How do you express your thoughts in an interview? The OLQs should come through your body language, not just through your words, right? And remember, leadership does not mean dominating in a group, right? You should not be loud. Leadership means carrying the group together with you, right? Being the one who steadies the boat in a storm, something like that. That brings me to the next point, teamwork and cooperative attitude. So SSB is not a solo show. In fact, you only focus on showing how good you are in an SSB, right? And you will miss the whole point this way. Whether it's group discussions, it is PGT, command task, assessors look at how you work in a team with others, right? You can listen, you can support, can you lead without ordering? When you show a cooperative attitude, even in a competition, that shows how mature you are. That shows your potential as a leader, whether you can command troops through terrain. That the officers' mindsets they are seeking, right? So, fourth point, emotional and mental stability under pressure. Challenges will come. The GTO ground will confuse you. The psychological tests will make you dig deep. The personal interview will probe your weaknesses, right? Will put you under stress. And in these moments under pressure, that your real self will come out, right? SSB is designed not to break you, but to reveal the actual you. It says like, can you stay calm when a task goes wrong? Can you accept failures and yet bounce back in the next task? Can you handle criticism? And they'll give you tricky questions. So can you handle that? If you can, and you're already ahead because the life of a soldier demands emotional resilience, and mental stability. And let me say this, it's okay to be nervous, right? But how you handle that nervousness, that's what counts. So, fifth point, authenticity and honestly over perfection. I've seen many bright, talented aspirants lose their way trying to become someone else, like which they are not, and trying to impress. Please understand the SSB board doesn't want a drama artist, right? They want real people there with real potential and who are bound to make mistakes, right? And they own them up. If you don't know an answer, just say it honestly on their face. If you feel afraid but still take action, that's what is called courage. Honesty shines this way and authenticity connects you, right? And trust me, assessors have been doing this for decades now. They can spot fake confidence, aggravated achievements, or borrowed opinions from a mile away. So be original, be proud of what you are, who you are, because you are enough to be yourself, right? 6 point is consistency across all the tasks. One of the most misunderstood element of the SSB is this. It is not about doing well in just one part of SSB, right? Your personality should reflect consistency. In the psychological tests, the personal interview and the group task in all these, right? For example, in your psychological test, you write stories about helping others. But in GTO, you never support your group. So, or you can say if you are confident in an interview but freeze in a GD, that inconsistency will hurt your chances, right? So instead of preparing separately for each round, I always tell my mentees, work on your personality as a whole, right? Make your thoughts, your words, and your actions align. That's when the assessors feel they are seeing the real you. So my final thoughts from me to you straight away. The SSB is just not a test, right? It's a mirror. It reflects who you are today and what you can become tomorrow. You don't need to become perfect, you just need to become aware, become honest, and become better every day.